any minute.
Yeah, it's going to be Richard Coleman leading it off on 25. I believe this is if nothing else, a bracket debut for him.
Yeah, definitely a bracket debut. I think we've seen him in a team match at some point.
Oh, yeah, we saw him team tournament scratch battle when I was holding my phone.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe.
All right, here we go. First singles appearance of Richard Coleman on Duck Pins Forever. What a welcome.
Southwest and high. It's funny, I haven't seen that much this whole tournament.
Nice
Oh,
shot!
yeah.
Like he's done it 1,000 times before. I mean, look at that ball just float right in there, and he knew it was money.
Chuck Harris.
Ooh.
Hello and
tried to answer, and that's a tough break.
Grabs the 9.
Two splits to start the match with Richard in front early.
Chop. Leaves the bucket in the 7-pin. You get a name for that one?
Yes, but it is not.
5 off the side.
No, I have a name for it. It's not allowed to be uttered on the broadcast.
Got it. Bucket in the 7-pin. Got it. Yep. Running down, getting that pin.
Who has never run pins during a bracket before, and might have just cut Chuck off.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
But Jesus did him a favor and let him steal the spare there. That was a generous break.
It was very generous.
Right, here's the spare fill for Richard on 26. Looks good. Oh, it's real good. 8
pin. Good lead to start off.
That's right out of his open frame. Wood ball for Richard. That looks a little better, but it goes left. So we're call it even, 28-19 after 2.
Richard for his 3rd frame on lane 25. Looks good.
He was running that one out a little bit. You can tell he liked it.
4-7.
Richard with his release and the way his ball rolls, it'll kind of just float. And that one floated a little too far.
And for the wood ball, left. Chuck Harris after the great pickup. First ball.
That's a good one. Stone 9 though. Wow. Kind of very similar hit to what Richard had on that lane to leave the 8.
Yep.
Gives us a tie game after 2.
So far. Oh, just left.
Takes the 10, gives him a 1-pin lead temporarily, 38-37, but you can tell Chuck kind of frustrated with that. You know, he's not losing, but, you know, you don't want to be
Opportunity for pins.
Yeah.
it's a gain ground, and you don't want to be giving those away. Eventually, you look up. Now you're out of frames, and you need a mark. You know,
Yep.
you don't want to put yourself in that situation if you can avoid it.
Especially that close.
And he reads the rule book. And ironically, you watch on replay here. Never mind.
Never mind.
Last pin to
Did you
fall,
forget
number
to turn it
9.
on? No, it's on. No, well.
Richard,
good
another
ball.
stone 8.
And it's just
again.
a little right.
So it's 2 solid 8s on 26 for Richard, and he's missing them both. It's going to cause him to fall behind in the match.
And he'll pick up the 10. So down 1 and a hit. What was 5th? Leaked it right, but still pick a fence.
It's a good little factory reset shot here if he can make this after a missed single pin. Kind of catch a break off the side, bring it back for the spare, and kind of deep breath. Looks good. He's got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, making that'll just, help you relax a little bit.
Yeah. Just Chuck on a strike.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
whoa. What an
whoa.
odd hit.
Hit way heavy.
Yeah,
Still had enough spin on it. I thought it break better.
I still wasn't going to expect a hit like that. That's a 7-10 that I did not see coming. Never had one made in a bracket match.
Almost. Still a good 9 count. Wood here would put him up by 10, but down a hit.
Yeah, so close to an even game.
Did that stay up? Yeah,
it did. So it's Chuck 67, Richard Coleman 57 plus. Close to a tie game halfway through. We've kind of been alternating with marks, one guy will mark in one frame while the other opens, and then the opponents come right back. So that's why it's, no one's really pulled ahead. My goodness.
Stone 7. It's just
2 missed singles for each bowler in this match. They are actually a combined 0 for 4 on single pins there. Richard with a chance here. Any kind of good count and mark.
Yeah.
Chance to take the lead. Outright. Of course, strike is always the best kind of count. Well, he gets the 8 out. This time leaves the 4 solid. He's had 4 rock solid hits. Or, sorry, 3 rock solid hits on 26. 8 pin, 8 pin, and 4 pin. And it looks like he's got the 4 pin. Yes, he does. So Richard going to move to lane 25 for the 7th frame. Down 1 pin, but up a hit. So high count mark here could give him the outright lead.
Richard.
How many on the fill? 6, and it's not an easy 6. Leaves the 2, 5, 7, 8. David, you play this off the wall, or you're going to play the squeeze on?
I probably.
I think I'm going squeeze here. Richard's going wall. This is the 3 to the right open frame. But for the time being, gives him a 5-pin lead, 82 to 77.
Yeah, my ball I can push back and get that back there.
Yeah. I tend to I'll throw a 312 at that. Just to try to give it that extra bit of push.
Donnie's up 30 with them both being on a hit. Chuck with his shot down the middle. Dave Jones.
Come on, Chuck. Do the t-shirt shot here. We've been trying for a long while now, many attempts. For the shirt. No.
Probably about the
We're going to keep trying.
best way I've seen
I'm not
it be
giving
hit.
David, stop shaking your head. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. I'm giving away this shirt. That would have had it. All right, it is 92-87. We actually have a defined lead in the match now. It is 5 pins for Richard Coleman. He's up 5, 3 to go. Still anyone's game though, and still plenty of time for both of them to catch a couple marks, put a little pressure on.
Maybe?
Oh, wow.
Heavy 2-1 plus an uninvited guest. That is the 8-pin back there. the old 2 and inverted 2.
Little housekeeping there.
1 pin away from the Suitland special.
The Suitland 5. Yeah, it is actually. The 10-pin. That was because we had that left. What was it, like 4 times in one broadcast? 3 or 4. Normally it's a pretty weird. Just uncommon. I'm not saying unheard of. Just uncommon. Like the odds of having 3 of those in the same day are pretty low.
Get out of it.
2 pinners on their own are pretty.
With the 3 on the other side is pretty rare. So Chuck takes the wood there, 97, and big chance here for Richard in these 2 frames. 1 or 2 marks would be very helpful. Yeah. That's way right. He turned his back on it. He didn't like it at all.
Still got 6 out of it.
6, and it's makeable. 1, 2, 8, 9. Not the easiest 4-pinner. And I actually think with Richard's ball speed, I think I'm playing the wall on this shot. I don't think I'm going to try to push this back.
You might agree.
Oh, it made a liar out of me.
What does Nick know anyway?
I don't know a thing about bowling.
Oh, right in there perfectly.
This guy's been making that shot longer than I've been alive. What do I know? Well, I would have played the wall, and that's why I'm not bowling today.
Yeah. A 5 with a hit.
That's a big
Foundation
shot
frame.
there. Gives him 5 and a hit.
Big foundation frame.
How many?
Little
All
light.
right. 8 more and makeable. Gives him a 13-pin lead. And that's big because that's 2 marks. For 2 in a row? No,
Just right.
that's a mistake there. Wood ball. And Richard's got one more.
19 to 97.
So if Chuck were to wood out, that's 117. So he's going to need 2 marks to force Richard to mark. There's one of them.
Whoa.
That is strike number 2 of the match, and both of them for Chuck Paris. Chuck now 107 plus through the 9th. He's down 12 up a hit. He still needs another mark in the 10th, whether it be a strike or a spare.
He doesn't need a mark, but he most certainly is going to.
A spare and 3 forces a mark. He actually does need 2 more strikes for a shutout. Light hit, gets a big break, double wall, kicks the 5 out, leaves the 7 behind. He needs this spare. If he does not convert and were to get 10 out, that would be 126. Richard would need 8 pins to win. So this is a must. And right in the face. Okay. 127, ball to go. Now, Chuck needs 3 pins to force Richard onto a mark. Said he needed 2 marks to have a chance. He got his 2. Now he's got to put the fill up there. And that's about as good of a fill as that fill could have possibly been.
18 marks from Richard.
That's probably the greatest single ball of the match. Dead solid. Okay. That puts a lot more pressure on Richard. Richard needs 19 to win.
Yep.
That fill is important because it changes how much he has to get. Richard needs a mark in 9 to win the match. And it's a washout. Makeable washout, though. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can play either side here. Nope.
And that's going to do it.
Through the hole, and that is going to do it. Chuck Paris, with 40 in the back 2 frames, is going to steal this match. Now he makes it. 137, 129. Chuck Paris by 8 moves on to the round of 8.